I was actually beginning to have my doubts. What's up, guys? Welcome to another stream. I've gotten a little past that glitch, so that's good. So I think I'm at the second part of the game. I didn't get that far though, but I've gotten to a little fair amount. All right, I kind of forgot where I was. Okay, I think. Wait a minute, let me see. All right, I came out here. This is where the guy. I think, yeah, this is where I shot him. So I gotta go straight ahead. This is the exit. Let's look around. Who the hell texts me? Oh, okay. There's really nothing over here. I'm not climbing all the way up down now. Wait, what?
I'll need a security badge to open it.
Six bullets, not bad. That big scream again.
Seems like I need a key to operate the elevator.
I need all this shit. Boy, what's in my inventory? What the? Oh, these are the ammos.
I'll need a security badge to open it. the hell are they pumping all this water to?
When you get a key, you know what that means. When you get the key, you set the enemies free. The machine gun don't really do shit when you outnumbered. How much? Oh, there we go.
Vulcan! Thank God. I need an extraction point. I'm making my way back to the surface. It's a mess down here.
What the hell is going on? I've lost contact with the others. I can't...
Vulcan, get me out of here!
I tried to warn you. Now with this storm, it's practically impossible to guarantee extraction. I'll do what I can, but I'm going to need a precise location. Where the hell are you?
I don't know. I'm climbing some kind of weird water tower. This place is a fucking death trap. I lost contact with Foster and Roddick got left behind. He's injured.
Shit.
As soon as I reach the surface, I'll be able to give you more details, if I make it in one piece. So that's where the rest of the plane went.
Okay, so I can walk on this.
What? It's losing charge. What's wrong with it?
Why is it no? There we go. I was thinking about giving up. And I mean like giving up and stopping this damn stream. I'm beginning to lose interest in this game. Now, what did they give me? I was so distracted. Oh. Block from the other side. I was already over there. Damn, no videos? I mean, no, shit, like no voice, you know, no voice simulators or whatever it is. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
This fucking badge doesn't have a high enough security level. I need to update the clearance if I want to get out of here.
Wonder how I do that. This room has no purpose. Yeah, yeah, there is no dodge button. You have to use the shotgun, bro. The machine gun don't really do shit. Let's see, we're gonna be two. Great.
What the fuck is going on now? God damn it! Why won't you leave me alone?
Yeah, there's no melee attack on this game either. Since the enemy showed up, I'm pretty sure I'm going in the right spot. I'm running low on ammo too. This is not good. Y'all better give me something.
Get off me!
Right when I pull the trigger. Huh? There's a passcode? What the hell? Let me examine this. 0035.
It's upgraded to the maximum level. Let's go back up, Delilah.
So let's see how this works out. Okay, so I was right. We have to go this way. Take up spaces. Oh yeah, that's right. Gotta find another way up. Oh man. Nothing in here. Wait a minute, hold on. Let's go back. Okay. Yeah, I brightened it, believe it or not, but I actually brightened the screen, and it's, man, just imagine if I didn't. Oh Lord. What the fuck? Okay, this is where I upgraded it. So let me go this way, I think. better be way more than that. Now, where the hell was I? Okay, I remember going here. Wait a minute. Before I go over there. The room that was open on the other side. I'll tell you one thing, bitch, they better give you some first aid too. I don't understand what that means. Cancel your pre-order. I'm normally I don't be blunt like that, but I'm really not liking this game. I'm really not liking this game at all. I was gonna pre-order the collector's edition too, but one reason why I didn't want to is because collector's editions without no steelbook cases, that's a red flag to me. It needs to come with a steelbook case. No steelbook case, no pre-order. Um, but I will say this: I love survival horror games, but this game ain't scary. They got some jump scares, but I mean like jump scares as in lights flickering on and off, enemies coming up from behind. You open a locker, there's something inside the locker. You know, just cliche jump scares. It's not like Fatal Frame. I never played the first one. I heard that you don't gotta play the first one to play this one. But some people who played the first one said that the first one was okay. I didn't hear the first one was great, but I heard the first one was okay. I feel, you know what? For games like this, that's not $60. You really can go hard on it. Like this game was only $35, so they knew the material of the game, which is a good thing. But For majority of people who buy games like this to get scared, you're gonna be very disappointed. But honestly, I can't tell you to not get it because the reason why I don't like it is not because the game is that scary. The game is kind of how to say it. The game is pretty frustrating. The game is pretty frustrating at times. Just watch how I play. Now watch the game get better while I'm playing it. The reason why I'm saying I can't recommend you to not pre-order it because you like survival horror is because fear is subjective. Like what does scare you? All right, I just came from over here. All right, cutscene. So I am going the right way. I knew there was something about that one.
Let it in. Stop resisting. It will get easier to breathe.
What is it? Fucking answer me!
It is knowledge. It is truth. I understand. I was just like you. Survival. The first commandment. The prime imperative.
Let me out of here!
But the question is, what are you living for? And above all, what will you die for? A little patience. You will soon be free, really free. You're lucky. You know, when I arrived here, there was nothing. Corridors leading nowhere. In the dark, an abyss lying in wait at the end of each day. Ah, for the longest time, only one light illuminated it.
What makes a game frustrating? I don't even know where to start. I don't know if you watched I don't know if you watched my stream last night, but I've gotten past something pretty difficult, and right when I got past it, the game glitched on me, so I had to do that thing all over again. Now, when games come out, there are going to be glitches, and you can't avoid that. And I don't mind glitches, but if it interacts with my gameplay experience and me going through some hard shit, I'm gonna have a problem with it. That's one thing I don't like is the fact that it interferes with my gameplay experience. Second thing I don't like is the combat maneuvers. You have guns, of course, but no survival strategics at all. You have so many enemies coming at you, and you have to rely on just one weapon. The AK don't do a damn thing. When you have enemies coming at you like fast, the AK is not gonna do anything. So you have to use a shotgun, and they are very stingy with the shotgun ammo. So I don't even really use the AK that much. Only if the enemies is very far range, and I don't have no bullets with my shotgun. And not only that, but there's no like way for you to dodge the enemy's attacks. There really isn't, and that's a major flaw in my opinion. There are some games where I can understand why we don't have the dodge button on there, but I feel like if you ain't gonna have a dodge button, then have the enemies come at you in a way where it's in a fair pace. Silent Hill does this, where the enemies come at you slow. So if you're using any common sense, you're not gonna let them attack you. Some Resident Evil games don't do that, but you have to look at the Resident Evil timeline. When the enemies get faster, then you react faster. Like Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4, you can dodge and you can use certain maneuvers to defend yourself because the enemies are more quicker. They are not zombies. They run at you, they throw things at you, and they come at you with full force. So I feel like if you're gonna have a game like this, that's going to do the exact same thing. You can't just rely on weapons. You need to rely on strategic dodging combat maneuvers, and they don't have that here. Now, to be fair, when an enemy grabs you, you can't shake them off, but that drains your health, though. Exactly, exactly. And that's another thing too. When like the only way the enemies on here can attack you is if they grab you. They don't smack you around. They don't have no really good animations. So and that's and you know about me that love survival horror that much, and I played a lot of survival horror games. I can easily can tell if the survival horror game is not good. Now even Fatal Frame is better than this. And Fatal Frame came out on the Switch, and I don't know if you watched me play Fatal Frame, Made in Blackwater. I streamed that too. But you actually can dodge the enemy's attacks on there because the enemies can fly towards you. They can run up at you, and sometimes they can come from behind. So I feel like if you're gonna have enemies that are slow, then I don't really need the dodge button, honestly. I feel like if the enemies are gonna come at you slow, then you have so much time to react. But if the enemies are gonna come quick, then you need to have maneuvers to try to counteract that shit. And to be fair, like I said, the game is only $35, so you really can't go hard on it. But that doesn't mean that you can't mention it either.
Like a lighthouse in a storm. Then it happened. The order changed. I turned off that last light and the abyss became a peak
So
from which to look out over everything else. What are you looking for when you gaze into the abyss?
Oh, and this is a major flaw, so I didn't tell you this part. When it comes to me being afraid of survival horror games, I need to feel the character. I need to be like the character. What I mean is, whatever I'm going through, I have to make sure that the player I'm like the person that I'm playing as in the game can feel that same experience. One thing I like about Dead Space remake and Resident Evil 4 in the other remakes is that they can react in the environment. So when something scary happens, they react with that scare tactic. These characters should act so fucking stiff. Whenever something happens, they just say something and that's it. Like your character doesn't move back, or they don't really react correctly of when things are happening. And not only that, but every character on this game is an asshole. You ain't gonna like no characters on here. Now Delilah's character, the character you play with I can't say I like her, but her character is interesting. Like she's a nerd. She's a scavenger, just like me. But that's all I know. All I know is that she's a computer nerd and she likes to hack things. That's where the puzzles come in the game for you to hack certain things and get key cards and stuff. Yeah, pretty cute. So they explain that, like how can she hack things by saying that she is into that stuff. But that's all I know about. The game starts off where you're like in an apartment and you leave to do a mission, but I think that they should have pushed her character more to see what more can we know about her. So that's a very disappointment. So I wasn't really drawn into her character at all. She was just called for this distress mission to come here and to see what was going on. And I admit I was pulled in. No, the puzzles is very self-explanatory. I was gonna YouTube this shit, but I think the only thing I YouTube was there was a part of the game where I had to open this door, and like these valves was too overheated, and this weapon I have it can freeze things, so I had to freeze the right pipes at the right amount of time to open the door. That was the only puzzle I needed help on, but um everything else is very self-explanatory. They like hold you by the hand of how to solve these puzzles, but again, it's subjective. It's like what is difficult for you. So I'm saying it's easy. It may be difficult for you. Combat is not hard. It's frustrating, but it's not hard. It's not hard at all. It's like I said. It's just frustrating because you don't really have the resources to survive that much. And they give you two weapons, a shotgun and an AK. AK don't do shit. You got to use the shotgun. You have to use the shotgun.
He's waiting for you.
No, I mean, no. You know, honestly, it's funny you mention that because out of all the games I've streamed, because I've streamed some bad games, right? This is the. I'm not kidding. I feel like this is the only game
What have I been breathing?
that I've streamed
And who's that
that
guy?
I really want to quit streaming. I really want to end this. I really want to end this. Oh, please don't compare that game to that. Do not compare that game to that. This game is nothing like Tormented Souls. And I love Tormented Souls. Don't say that because Tormented Souls had great potential. They even making a second one, and I can't wait to get that shit. Don't I don't ever want to hear you say that no more. Okay, so if you saying that, then if you never played the game, then why is you comparing it to it? I just read this comment. He said her running is hilarious. Yes, she's running like she got to take a shit. I'm saying that because that's how I run if I got to take a shit. Okay, I want to play Baldur's Gate 3 so bad right now. I was doing good on Baldur's Gate 3 actually. I didn't really get that far about this part where I gotta fight this witch.
Apparently, I wasn't that unprepared after all. Rodek, hold on. It's almost over.
I agree. Um, I just read his comment too. Funny. Now I feel like stuff like this has good potential. I love horror games that has these type of story elements to it, where like you're stuck in like in this facility, but it's very cliche because it's like how much can you dish out that creativity? But at this point, if you're gonna give me a cliche story, how about the combat? How about the scares? That's all I'm worried about is how scary the game is and how much I'm going to enjoy it. And the game ain't scary, and I am not enjoying this game at all. So I'm really not feeling it. This might be my last time streaming this game. This might be my final stream. It's very disappointing, man. I'm really not feeling it. I'm not feeling it at all. Will I review the game? I don't want to. I'm already working on my Berserk review, the anime Berserk, the 1996 very first animation of it, and I'm like at the last couple of episodes, so I'm at the brink of wrapping it up. So I'm trying to not waste any time reviewing things that I don't want to review. I wasn't going to review The Equalizer 3, but that somehow went to my interest because the movie was actually pretty damn good. It was one of the best movies it's one of the best movies I've seen this year. It really was. I'm not exaggerating. I encourage anyone to see Equalizer 3, especially if you've seen the other two. You are gonna be mind blown of how Denzel Washington pulled off his character. Well, another reason why I don't want to review this game, no, 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 no. I understand what you're saying. Like my points does matter, but the reason why I don't want to review this game because everybody that reviewed it has already said what I said about it. So my opinion doesn't really matter at this point. Like everything I said, a lot of reviewers have already said it. Like GameSpot said it. Some guy named Erlen Kirk said the same thing. And honestly, what pulled me in to this game was a good friend of mine. He was telling me to check it out because he knows that I like survival horror games. And I was like, nah, bro, I'm not buying this shit. But then when I seen how much it was, I was pulled in. I was like, man, it's been a while since I've seen a $35 game. So that's the only reason why I got pulled into it. So I was like, okay, for $35, I'm not gonna go hard on it. I'm gonna try my best to excuse a lot of things that people nitpick because when people watch my channel, they think I go hard on on the stuff that I'm reviewing. And honestly, I think I became more softer now. If you look at how I was when I was going hard on my critiques on my videos, like last year, I was giving like masterpieces like D's and C's and B's because it wasn't perfect by far, like a lot of films and a lot of games. And People thought that I was doing it just so I can get my views up. Yeah, kinda, but I wasn't wrong either. Like I was really going in on it in the correct manner. But um, I also like to critique things out of my own mind of spiraling people to notice something that a lot of critics don't notice. That's the reason why I reviewed Forspoken. People reviewed that game and they gave that game a lot of shit, but I thought Forspoken was a pretty entertaining game. They was right on most aspects when it comes to the lack of creativity of the story, and they didn't like how the character was developed. I agree, but I enjoyed the game overall. Everything else, they was spot on with it. So I didn't think that game deserved all that hatred. But a game like this, and another thing why I don't want to review this either is because I'm tired of bashing on female protagonists, bro. We're in a time now where female gamers and female moviegoers and like things when it comes to like putting females in the front line of things is becoming very sour. Whenever I see a female be the star in things, it doesn't end well. I mean, look what's going on with the Barbie movie. Look what's going on with the fucking what's that movie called? That the Cinderella movie that's coming out, and then we got this shit. I mean, like every single time. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me, but I noticed that when females is becoming to be in charge of certain things, or when they bringing things back, it don't end well with when it comes to the creativity of it. So I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy that review things and I bash on shit like this that has this type of standard where they will look at me as a bigot and all that shit. I'm just being an honest person. Just like how what I was talking about, the Harry Potter, what you would call it. Hold on. Yeah. I was talking about Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy, and it was only a 15-second video, and I was just saying how good it was, and people got mad at me by not by saying the game is good, and it's like, dude, like the game is good. Just because J.K. Rowling made a crack about transgenders, I should hate the game. And people thought that I hated on transgenders. It's like people are so fucking stupid, man. I don't hate transgenders. It's just I like the game. I mean, for Christ's sakes, on Baldur's Gate 3, I created a transsexual elf. Like, and I made like she fucked a lot of people on the game. You know what I'm saying? And then at the same time, you got other people that say that I'm really like I'm promoting transgenders. It's not that I hate them. It's not that I like them. I treat them like I treat regular people. But like regular people, I give them a line bound of tolerance. People think I go hard on transgenders, and I don't. It's just I have a line of tolerance of what they do when it comes to them exploiting things towards children, and I don't like that shit at all. And I don't think anyone should like that shit. And my friend Deanna Witherspoon, she's transgender, and she completely agrees with me on that shit. She was saying that transgenderism should not be on children cartoons, and so we're living in the times where people's emotions is way more important than honesty. Going back to this game because I'm losing fucking track. Yeah, last time I thought about this, YouTube took my video down. So they're watching this too. So I don't pay attention to who's watching.
Logan, I
'Cause
made it
know who's
outside, but I
watching.
can't work out where I am. It's impossible to see anything in this storm.
You're telling me? And it's getting worse.
I can just about make out some pylons. If you give me a few minutes, I'll try to locate an extraction point.
Okay, but hurry up. I can't keep this beast in the air for much longer. Any news from Foster?
Negative. I need to find him.
I know. But first, let's take care of the briefcase. As soon as it's safe, we'll take care of him too.
Okay, I'll try to work out where I am.
It does like the area where Jill was trying to run from Nemesis or Resident Evil remake.
Damn, it's too fierce. I hope Vulcan can land.
I'm probably gonna go that way. Let's see what's over here. Who? Delilah? The character I'm playing as now? You talking about? You talking about the character I'm playing as now, right?
Logan, I can see the
Skip
lights of a helipad.
Only for you, I can't see jack shit from up here.
I can't really answer that. I don't know nothing about her character. They don't give you nothing about her character. Like I said, all I know is that she stays in the apartment and she's a nerd. That's all I know. Um, or is she a no Jill Valentine? Well, you want me to tell you something that might make you mad? I don't like Jill Valentine either. When Resident Evil started, let's be fair here, man. When Resident Evil 3 started, Jill was in the apartment too, and we get to know her as the game progressed. So it kind of started just like this, but unlike this, you actually went to the precinct to see what's going on. Oh, I love Claire. Claire is my favorite. Claire is my all-time favorite. Sheva, you gotta bring Sheva into it. You know what? Sheva Alomar, unlike Claire and unlike everybody else in the Resident Evil franchise, you understand everything about Sheva just in one game. Well, honestly, honestly, to be fair, we don't know like Sheva's backstory, so I do give you that. Like we don't know Sheva's backstory of how she ended up becoming in the BSAA, but we know about Josh and how he promoted her and all that stuff, and we actually began to grow with Sheva's character. But I do agree with you, we don't really know much about Sheva. That's why I kind of got mad that we didn't go forward with Resident Evil 5. After Resident Evil 5, we haven't heard from them since. And to be fair, I don't know if you've gotten far with Resident Evil. There's been some speculation about that. It's been some speculation about that. But I don't know if you've seen that Resident Evil movie Dead Island. Let me know if you've seen Resident Evil Dead Island. If you haven't seen it, I'm not going to spoil it. But let me know if you've seen it.
Okay, this is the plan. As soon as I reach the helipad, I'll try to signal the landing area to you. There must be flares on that tower. At least, I hope so.
Copy. Proceed. Over and out.
Oh, shit. Okay, so you didn't finish it, so you probably was aware of the beginning. So you was aware of the part where Jill was a little pissed off of what happened after Resident Evil 5 when she claimed that she got brainwashed to take down Chris and Chris and well, she didn't really mention Sheva, but that's why I got mad. Is that you mad at yourself by you trying to take down Chris, but you didn't mention anything about you trying to kill Sheva or Josh. Even Chris didn't say this either. When Chris sat down with Jill, because Jill really felt bad about what she did, and that kind of fucked up her character through the movie because she really felt down about herself and she was a bitchy character towards everybody except Leon. How could you not be a bitch towards Leon, right? I mean, how could you be a bitch towards Leon? Every female like Leon. But anyway, um, Chris sat down and he told her that he know about personal loss, and he talked about how he lost peers on Resident Evil 6. And it's like, dude, what about Josh and Sheva? Are you gonna mention to her of how he felt, how they felt when you was going after them too? Like it's like they want us to forget about these characters, and it's like no, like I want to know about Chris. I mean about Sheva and Josh. I mean to be fair, they even had a DLC with Josh and Jill with each other called No Escape on Resident Evil 5. So you would think Jill would mention something about Josh, or at least tell us what the fuck they've been doing, man. Come on, dude. So I was very let down. So I agree with you. We need we needed more innovation, but I did like them both though. I did like Josh and Sheva. But you know what though? Honestly, I think Resident Evil Dead Island was the worst one. I think that was a worst Resident Evil movie because they had almost all the characters, and it didn't do nothing with them. They didn't do nothing with them. No badass moments, no badass fight scenes, no memorable lines. They had Rebecca Chambers sitting in a fucking chair, and the only time she got was when she tried to give them the cure. They didn't do anything with the characters, bro. They didn't do nothing with them. Only thing that I thought that was badass was that bike scene when Leon was getting sabotaged with that other girl. But I was like, come on, man. Whatever happened to that gun scene when him and Chris was fighting each other? See, that's the reason why I don't really review movies like that, because when I go hard on my reviews, I go hard on them. That's why I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna let it die out. The only way I'll review movies like this that I know that's bad is if people are saying how good it is. Cause I looked at reviews on Dead Island and people have been talking shit about Dead Island. So I was like, nah, people are aware how bad it is, so I'm not gonna say nothing. It's just like with the Scream film. I think Scream 5, or was it? Yeah, I think it was Scream 5, where people thought it was so good, but I was like, I gotta do a review on this because I don't know what the fuck they watched. But Scream 6 was very good. Scream 6 was 1,000 times better. So I only ran on movies and games that people think that is masterpieces, bro. And I'm like, nah. So that's why I didn't review Dead Island. I didn't review Resident Evil Dead Island, and that's the reason I'm not gonna review this game, because people are already aware of how bad this game is. I kind of want to play the Daymare to see how that is. Okay, so this is the. All right, before I do that, let me look around first, because you know what they say. You grab the key, you set the enemies free. Oh, come on, bro. Where my shotgun at? See, the machine gun don't do shit. You need that shotgun, bro. And look how much ammo I got on my shotgun. Finally, they gave me some shotgun ammo. Damn! No, it's not scary because you can already hear them approaching. Like they show that pulse where the electric shows up and it ruptures. But that kind of ruins the scare tactic, because you would expect these enemies to already be waiting for you. So when you show up in a room, wouldn't it be crazy if you just show up in a room and the enemy would just be right there in the corner and just grab you? Yeah, I would have to end this stream pretty quickly if they did that. I'm like, Oh, it's out of fuel. Oh, wait. I'm still baffled how they make her run.
Looks like it's out of fuel.
Alright, it's out of fuel, so I don't have anything. So I gotta maybe let me go back in here. Enemies came out and tried to kill me, so I'm pretty sure it's somewhere up. Oh yeah, I didn't see these stairs. When you go in a place where that they have enemies, you're going in the right spot. Man, they have a save station everywhere. How my health is looking? My health is on 65. I can survive at least probably 2 more touches. But how many first aids I got? Alright, I got 3. They need to give me at least 2 more. I had like so many first aids. Okay, let me see what we're doing. I've been contemplating about that. I don't know. I mean, it looks promising, but you know what? I have to look at gameplay real quick. I have to look at gameplay. Okay, I see. So I need this to match the. Wait, let me cancel that. All right, so I need. See, all right, look. So this is one of the puzzles. But before I show you the puzzle, I don't. I need to look at the footage first. I need to look at gameplay because for what we seen for Silent Hill 2 looks amazing, but you can't really aim too much out of a freaking cinematic trailer. I need to look at gameplay and I need to see this like how they gonna do the exact character variation. Honestly, I don't think they're gonna mess up Silent Hill 2. I don't think they're gonna mess it up. I think they're gonna make it better because I like the Silent Hill 2, but let's be fair here. Silent Hill 2 came out on the PlayStation 2. You didn't like how they did James's face? Hey, you want to be honest with you? James, that's my name. My real name is James. Um, what you didn't like about his face? I thought his face looked pretty. Not pretty, but I was trying to finish that statement. No, but I thought his face looked cool. What you didn't like about it? Wait a minute, hold on. All right, so oh, I see. All right, so this puzzle, I guess you have to connect whatever they show you to these. So I gotta connect the screw with a crank towards maybe because I think the art style of the OPS2 game worked out for that game. I understand where you're coming from, but the reason why I think they did well was because James was always a seasonal character. I mean, like they talked about how old he was in the original, so they had to make him look older. That's why part of me did not mind that. It's the same thing with Dead Space, the remake. People thought that Isaac Clarke was a young dude, and a lot of people actually got mad at the new animation of Isaac Clarke, and I was like, that's perfect. I thought Isaac Clarke, this is actually how he's supposed to look, because Nicole, his wife, his Nicole is like in her fucking 40s, bro. Or I think she's like 5 years older than Isaac. If you look at both of them, Nicole looks older. Like, and they even confirmed this. Nicole is older than Isaac by 5 or 6 years. So Isaac got to be in his like in his late 30s or early 40s. So I like to look at the age gap of these characters before I judge them. But yeah, like I think James's character variation is good, but the reason why I'm thinking that they're not gonna fuck this up is because Silent Hill 2 is only good. I thought it was the best. I don't think it was the best, but I think that it was one of the best scary games I've ever played as a kid because it was scary at day just as how it was at night. I, I can't take you, bro. I can't take you seriously. Uh, nah, did you hear what? Did you read what he said? Go to my comments and read what he just said. Let me do this puzzle. Let me do this puzzle. All right, let me see. All right, I'm not gonna go that route, so I'm gonna go. Let's see. Let's. I gotta be fair on this. All right, so okay, so let me see. I got those two. Now I need to connect that with. Ooh, I don't know if that'll work. Let's see. Let's see. Because I need to connect that to the one at the bottom. I probably can do it. I probably can do it. Wait a minute. I don't. Wait a minute. Can I? Hold on. Let me restore this. Um, Let me first do the crank first. Let me do the crank. Then where that crank at? All right, I gotta connect you to that down there. So let's do this. Okay, then I'm gonna connect you to the microchip. Yeah, I agree. The Japanese developers like know what they're doing. We're not going out. Oh fuck, it's too late. It's too late. I can't go. I can't go back. Let's restart that. All right, let me. It's not hard. I know what to do. I just it like the tough part is like how to get there. Um, let's do the route that I thought I would. Yeah, let's do the route that I wanted to do the first time. So we're just gonna connect that like that, and then we're gonna connect this towards. I want to get you out of the way first. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to get you out of the way first. So, will it work? Let's see. Oh, no, it won't work. Fuck. It won't work. It won't let me go that route. Alright, now I'll go this way. Alright, now I need to connect you. Wait, hold on. Yeah, connect you to the crank. There we go. For some for some reason I made it look difficult. No, it was self-explanatory. Just trying to get there was tough. Why is it showing that like something's waiting for me? All right. So let me go ahead. You know, honestly, I think they do these flaws deliberately. Like the way how she runs, they deliberately did that. There's so many ways you could have made her run an animation look different. They did that deliberately, dude. It's like sometimes these developers be trying to have fun with this shit. Like, let's do this just so we can see what the players are gonna say. It's just like with Diablo 4, how they made an animation where if you can have, well, it's just for rogue players, but if you're a rogue player and if you can choose like a certain outfit for them to wear, like for your female character to wear a skirt, you can see her ass cheeks, bro. And they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. So I can't say the run is a flaw. I think this was a debatably something that they wanted to do just to mess with the players. But I feel sorry for the girl who played as Delilah, because if I ever play as a character, you better take my fucking character seriously. You're never gonna see my character running around like they get, like like my ass is about to touch cotton on a field of shit grain. I gotta go back outside. You saying they're gonna have a DLC where they got ass bouncing up? They do that, I'm gonna rate this game an A+ if they do that. But they're not gonna go that far.
This is bad.
Where is that sound coming from, bro? Shit, my game just saved. See, that's up. Well, don't mind me. I was just great. And he can teleport. Damn. Damn, that took half my health. Stand still. Now let me ask you a question. Do you think an AK would have been that helpful in that situation? No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. An AK wouldn't have done shit in that situation. It wouldn't. The shotgun can push the enemies back. You can put them on the floor, and while you do that, you can freeze them and you can finish them off. The AK won't help you. It won't help you. The AK is like a freaking knife to Resident Evil 4. And that's an insult because the knife is way helpful than this AK. Man, that scared the hell out of me. I thought somebody was chasing me. Yeah, literally. You didn't have to use your AK because you had a shotgun instead. So, of course, it was a good day. No, the AK on here sucks. The AK sucks. I don't know if you play Baldur's Gate 3, but it sucks more than my character sucks dick on Baldur's Gate 3, bro. And like I said, I made my female character a slut on Baldur's Gate 3. I should stream that game tomorrow, but I know if I stream it, I'm gonna be so. I won't be streaming that game for hours if I do that game. Do a stream on that, and I can't see games like that. I can't stream because I like to smoke weed when I'm doing that. What do you mean? Should you what? Oh well, this is the fuel. I mean, this is the gas tank. You know what? Honestly, neither have I. I have never gotten into RPG games like this. It's turn-based, but the reason why I love Baldur's Gate 3 is because I feel the potential in this game. And all I'm gonna say is, if you have never played Baldur's, well, if you don't really like RPG games like that in general, wait for a deal or a price drop because the game is packing so much detail on there, so much detail. I'm not a fan of RPG games like that at all. So, and it's like, all right, look, it's like saying this: if you are a vegetarian and you don't like meat and you want to try meat for the first time, you want to have the best steak ever. That's how I am a Baldur's Gate. I'm not a fan of RPG games. I'm not a fan at all. I hate turn-based. But if I'm gonna try playing an RPG game to get hooked, I have got to play the best one just to get the best experience. Baldur's Gate 3 is not letting me down. And honestly, by me playing, because I played a lot of games. I played a lot of good games, Game of the Year games, games that people love to put hype into. It's been a long time since I could not wait to get home from work or from whatever I was doing to play a fucking game. I am old as fuck. Like I'm in my 30s, And I thought those feelings was gone. Where I'm like, man, I can't wait to go home and play this game and just be so many hours to it. Baldur's Gate has resurrected my mind, bro. It is resurrected my spirit. I just there are days where I just be at work and I just be thinking about Baldur's Gate 3. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating at all. Baldur's Gate 3 has literally put me into the mindset of RPGs, bro. Now, again, it may not work that way for you, but you're telling me that you're not into RPG games. I completely feel you on that because I'm pretty sure your reason and my reason is probably the same. Because that turn-based shit, you know, that not the strategy, because I could deal with strategies in RPGs. It's just I like to do a hack and slash. That's the reason why I like Final Fantasy 16 because it's like it's not turn-based; it's more fluid. Baldur's Gate it is a turn-based game, but if you put that aside to everything else that that game has to offer for you, you will excuse that turn-based shit. You will, and honestly, that's kind of the reason why I like it too, more than anything, because like it feels like something that is accomplishing my negativity of turn-based. I'm beginning to like welcome it, and again, like if you are not easily influenced of changing your taste, wait for a price drop. Wait for a price drop. But even if you buy full price, it's still worth it. It's still fucking worth it. I love Baldur's Gate. You know, I might stream it tomorrow. I might stream it tomorrow. Fuck Daymare, bro. I'm gonna stream Baldur's Gate 3 tomorrow because I'm actually at a boss right now. And this boss is a bitch, man. I gotta fight this witch. She's not hard, but she got this girl captive, and I gotta save this girl's life before she makes it to her and drowns her, bro. So I gotta like take her down before that happens. This game is so fucking addicting. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's no physical for Baldur's Gate 3. But when they make it physical, I'm definitely gonna buy that too. And another reason why I'm telling you to get Baldur's Gate 3 on the PS5 is because they're saying that it's working better on the PS5 than the PC. They're saying that like the glitches and the elemental phases of the graphics is looking better on the PlayStation 5. Finally, about fucking time, we're beginning to look better than a PC. But yeah, but again, like if you're beginning to be curious and you're on the fence of getting the game, look at more footages of it. Look at like certain things that you should try to create with your character with. Because I made me a warrior character, like a warrior elf. Oh, I love Armored Core. I love it a lot. But Baldur's Gate 3 took my soul away from it. I've actually gotten pretty far in Armored Core 6. I do need to hop back on it though. But what I like most about Armored Core is the PvP. You should play online. You should fight some people on there. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it a lot. Yeah, this is live, Curtis. I made a party, like you told me to. Why ain't you joining the party? Join the party. I'm gonna go through some hell trying to get to that damn tank, ain't I?
You there! Wait up!
Wait, I didn't see nothing. Is this bitch going crazy? I didn't see shit. I shot you! want to say this is the first time I've died. This is actually the first time I've died on this game. I'm actually impressed. I'm impressed how far I've gotten into this game without dying, and I've gotten pretty far. I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna quit the stream here. Oh man, I only got this far in this game because of y'all. I've only got this far because of y'all. I was gonna quit right when I was trying to get that damn right when I was gonna get that, you know, that badge thing so I could upgrade it so I could get the massive clearance pass. But y'all kept me going. I might not stream this game anymore. This game has drained me. If y'all want me to keep streaming this game, let me know in the comments. If y'all want me to stream another scary game like Fatal Frame, and I don't want to stream Fatal Frame because that game is so fucking scary, let me know in the comments. Other than that, I hope y'all enjoyed the stream way more than I did. Well, I actually enjoyed the stream. I enjoyed the company. I enjoyed the comments. I enjoyed the commentary. But I just didn't enjoy what I was playing, though. But I am gonna enjoy. All right, I'll see what other people have to say. But yeah, y'all just. I really don't know what else to say. I might stream Baldur's Gate 3 tomorrow, but we'll see what mood I'm in. Because I'm literally talking out of frustration. But you guys take it easy. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all time watching the stream.